Welcome back to D&D Sanctum. Do we all remember what happened in the last session?
Yes! Yes, yes!
What all has happened?
Last week
Yes!
on
I
D&D
remember.
Sanctum, Roman gets an erection. Tiaan also gets an erection, but smaller.
Okay,
So, Rob.
moving on!
Moving on!
We all got together again, and we
Yay.
spoke about everything.
Go Rolo.
There was
Someone else is
go
giving the
Rolo.
recap for a
Go Rolo.
change!
Go Rolo.
Hey,
It's your birthday.
yes.
We're gonna party.
We-
It's
we-
your birthday.
We were like hypnotized or something, and then you guys sort of snapped us out, and then we
Yeah.
fought a sea serpent thing, and then yeah,
Leviathan.
we had a drink.
Ooh.
And then Timur started swinging on Leviathan's head
Yes.
somehow.
Fuck,
Big
that's
ass
funny.
head.
See, that was funny. I was
Head.
listening. I was listening to the recording and hearing Tia just going, "I've got this, don't want me." Just
It actually sounds really good.
my
And-
favorite though. My favorite has to be when Darius says, "Get off the damn thing," and he's like, "Never."
It's
You just hear in the background, never!
My favorite.
Fucking run away from the mic and I come back. To get that effect, I ran away from the phone and came back to the phone.
So anyway, what's it? So you guys remember, and also with Davlamin, some crazy shit happened there.
He
Yes,
became
he found
somewhat
his god.
Devlamin.
Yes.
He can summon Ifrit too.
So, you guys all were in the eating hall, and after some time of simmering down, catching up on everything that has happened so far, you guys may you guys notice that Timur is not there.
Do I really though?
Gasp.
Where is Timur? He's muted.
Guys,
Ooh.
Oh no, Timur!
wait. Darius,
been
did you see where
taken?
Timur went?
I haven't seen him.
You guys know that Timur was in the hall. a few
Can I
minutes
have
ago,
his food?
And he was eating.
No, you cannot have his food.
Why not? He's gone.
Because it is his food, Kurok.
Oh.
I turned towards Darius. Darius, didn't Septus mention we'd be leaving in a couple days?
Yes, which is why I'm concerned that Timir's not here.
I think I know where he might have gone.
You guys all notice L looks extremely tired and he heads to his room.
Good night, Al.
Was
Shut
it?
Night
Did,
owl?
did Septus say a couple days, or did he say in the morning? Actually.
No,
He
we
said
have one
you're
day
leaving.
left. Then we're
You have
going.
one day, and then you're leaving the following morning.
Oh, okay.
What if... Is there a chance maybe that Timur went to Eulora?
I have the same hunch. I think we should explore it.
I think so.
I mean, I
Who's
doubt he was
that?
taken. We are in the castle after all.
Eulora is the grand... What is she again?
Priestess
She's the high priestess.
from the desert sands.
And seeing
is
how
also
Timur was quite
Tabaxi.
taken with Timur was quite taken with her. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the first place he decided to stop.
Makes sense.
Just one problem. Davlamin, you, Darius, and Timur were the only ones who know where she is, given that you saw
Rob,
her.
your
I
mic's picking up
technically
your breath.
Well,
Yeah, you have a... Yeah, you
Technically,
don't remember, but Davlamin...
Darius does not know, but yes, I know where he is. I might know where he
Well,
is.
Well, if you guys
Yes.
are willing, maybe we can go looking for him.
You
We
guys
must
go
away.
ahead. I'll catch up.
Okay, so who all
Come on,
is leaving?
Darius. Davlamin, you lead.
I
Me?
lean forward and say, I think I'm done being Kurok's babysitter for a while. I'm gonna come with.
Alright.
What was that?
Looks like it's
no,
Daniara,
nothing.
Darius, Davlamin, and pretty much everyone except Kurok.
Rolo.
looks like.
Pretty much.
I guess if I
Pretty
must,
much.
I must. You
Come on,
already
Grok.
defeated without me.
I don't think so. But okay.
Cool. So all of you head over to you begin heading over slowly to Eulora's place. Timur, let's go on a one-on-one. Cool. So you arrive at Eulora's door. Yes? Who's there?
Timur.
1 second. And you hear the door open up, and you see Eulora standing there in her gown.
Good evening, fair lady.
Ah, Timur. What?
I didn't mean to bother you this late in the evening.
What brings you to this side?
I've got somewhat of interesting news. May I come in?
Yes. Well, of course. And
I
she
see.
opens the
Yeah.
door and she leads you into her lounge.
I frizzle my hair between my ears.
You okay? You're rather
we-
soaked.
Yeah, we've I don't know how to say this.
What is it? Speak.
As you know, I've become the leader of our gracious group. and
Yes, of course.
and as a leader, we tend to stick with our parties, and lead the way.
Mm-hmm.
But Septus, one of the higher ups that fall under my hierarchy, is said at least that we will have to leave the city soon.
Oh. I see.
And obviously, not saying that, anything will happen, but things could happen. And we won't.
She grabs you and she kisses you.
And that, milady?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to intrude.
We fuck! I'm joking! I'm joking!
She turns around. My apologies.
No, it's alright. I think I feel the same way. And I grab her hand.
I will be in the city for a little while longer. I must tend to those who are affected by these demon spawn.
Now my question to you is, that's completely understandable. But my question to you is, when are you heading back east?
I'll be heading up north,
You won't be
back
going
to the
home?
desert sands. Northeast, that is.
Northeast, that is, yeah. So we'll be going west. So we're probably going to see each other for a very long time. I at least wanted to tell you before we leave. So you at least just don't know that I just disappear,
She pulls you in and she hugs you.
And I squeeze her tightly and I whisper in her ear. Well, it's not next to her head, but upwards.
Mm-hmm.
Because I care about you.
You feel a teardrop land on your shoulder. And she says, "Thank you for reminding me of home. Thank you for taking me back. Reminding me that it's okay to be away for a long time. And You just have to look on the positive side of things, no matter how dark it can get.
I'll go tightly. I'm always here for you. And I'll always be with you.
She leans back and caresses the side of your cheek.
You remember that item that got sent to me by a little courier kid?
Hmm?
I take that out of my satchel. And then I put it in the palm of her hand. And I engrave its T on it.
And it's also got the UL on it. Eh?
Yeah. For you.
She looks up at you and she smiles. And she holds your hand tightly. And she says, I promise you, by all my power as a priestess, I promise I will see you again.
I promise to. Even if it kills me.
She reaches her hand into her pocket. And she pulls out a little amulet.
Mm.
And
What's this?
you notice the amulet has the symbol of her temple, basically her faith on it.
Damn it, she's a religion girl, fuck.
And she grabs her claw, and in the amulet she engraves a T and a UL. And she hands it over to you.
First I take the amulet, I look at it, and I put it around my neck. Under my clothing so that it's not easily visible.
Mm.
And then I hug her.
She squeezes you tightly. She says, I'm sure your friends are waiting.
Goodbye. And I give her a kiss on the cheek.
She turns to look at you as you begin to walk towards the door.
Mm.
And she says, I travel far and wide. I will be sure to keep you safe. I will make sure to watch your journey wherever you go. One day, we will walk hand in hand again, Timur.
As I'm holding the door handle, a tear comes down my face.
And you see a tear run down hers.
From the door. And yeah, I don't know if there's anything that's going to carry on from that.
And you close the door behind you.
Close the door.
And you begin walking out. And you walk back through the streets. Back towards the castle. Perfect. So, welcome back. Sorry for the technical difficulties. But you guys... the group, you are walking slowly towards Eulora's house. And as you turn down one of the streetways, you see...
I choose not to go down that streetway.
Wow.
I'm kidding.
Oh, is everyone coming?
So,
I thought it was just...
no, Kurok and Elle stayed, I think.
Yeah,
No.
Pretty much.
I went too.
no, Kurok
Oh.
came with us. He changed his
Okay.
mind.
Elle
so,
just stayed.
so Elle slept, okay. But that's because he's not... Okay.
You guys notice Timur slowly turn the corner, and he's slowly walking down the street towards you guys.
Timur, you've got to stop this
Timur!
disappearing act.
What?
We're not going to always
you guys
chase...
just didn't take notice.
You've
don't
got to tell us when
say
you leave.
anything.
That's what we do. It's kind of in the tabaxi nature. But like I said, it's in
Roll
the
an
tabaxi
insight.
natures.
Rob,
Did I just frickin' say that out loud?
But
Sorry.
as your leader, I do apologize for leaving you unannounced. I shall tend to stray away from that in the future.
Who elected you leader? I wasn't there.
Oh, Danny, Darius, and Davlamin also.
That's exactly what I said. That is exactly what I said.
We all had a vote, and they said I.
I wasn't.
We said
part
you can-
of that vote. Therefore,
since when
I.
did we vote?
Technically, we didn't
Uh,
vote, Timur. You just asked
inconsistencies.
if you want to be leader.
No, yeah, and none of you said no. That's
Back up.
I'm
Wait,
saying
we
no.
We fight.
Oh, we shall have a duel.
Oh.
Wait,
Oh. Now this is getting interesting.
Ah, please.
Timur, are you up for a duel to be our leader?
What? Kurok wants to be the leader.
Seems like it.
Well,
Leader of this? No. I am an independent party.
so that's a no then.
I've already got my weight on my shoulder.
Fair enough.
I guess that's it. Duel's off. I'm still leader.
Rolo?
Darius, can you not just be leader again, please?
Onward, noble
What if
squad.
we have no leader? Is that not an option?
No, because that would
No.
turn into a
Rob, what
democracy,
time
and
is
then
it?
basically there would never be order.
In the game, it is
Yeah, in the game.
about well, you guys
Clobbering
fought,
time.
it is probably around about like 2 a.m.
Jesus,
2:30.
that's late.
Why don't we head back to the castle and get some sleep? We've had a long day.
I agree with
Sort
this.
of.
We'll sort this out in the morning.
I'm just kind of a little bit peckish, you know.
Really? Now?
Well, I mean, I didn't have food.
Well, you are the one who snuck away to begin with, so that's kind
I
of your
left.
problem.
Sneaking away is very, how do we say, not me. So
Timur, you left without telling us, so you snuck away.
no. You were just not perceptive enough. That's all. So technically, it's not my fault. It is you guys. And as your leader, I am always right. So
Right, I choose
I'm
to
the
walk
leader.
away from this. Anybody who wants to join me
I
can...
walk
Yeah,
away.
I'm gonna go to sleep.
I'm walking away. I'm
Hey!
walking with
take
Darius.
her back. Hey, as your leader,
Wait. As we walk away, I pull on Tamir's arm to stop him. Tamir,
what? They're just tired.
Tamir, talk. What's wrong? I can see you're not just your full self.
He looks fully formed to me. Is he missing his tail?
No, still here. I'm perfectly fine. Don't you stress about me.
See, we shouldn't stress about it. Let's go.
I give him a look that basically says, "Mhm."
I just give a massive smile back. I shall lead them in the morning.
As we proceed to the castle.
You guys head back to the castle, and as you get there, there's a note on the table, on the dining area, in the dining area.
Step aside.
I walk up and pick
I
up the
pick
note.
it up.
Never
No,
mind.
I pick it up.
Yeah,
All three of you have your hands
the
on
three
it at
of
the
us
same
pick it up.
time, pulling.
The three of us pick it up.
I remove my
All
hand.
three of us pick it up.
You all
Your
just
hands
pick it up.
touch. A
Okay, I
romantic
pick it up.
moment begins.
I look at Darius in the eyes and like do that little like eye thing where I've got my eyes on you, but like the two fingers into his eyes.
You notice on the note, there's a note that seems to be addressed to all of you.
Wait,
And
it's
Who's
to
all of
us.
you?
all of you that are here,
All of
so
us.
Daniara,
Is that his
Darius,
full name? That's rather
Davlamin,
weird.
Kurok, and Rolo, and
Ro-
Timur.
and Tamir.
And It says how I'm not gonna do it in the voice. I'm just gonna read it as it is. Hello,
Okay.
my newly found friends. I appreciate the journey you've given me thus far. And I'm humbled by the experience. I know we never met in the greatest of circumstances. I know I did not talk much, but know that I did find some semblance of appreciation for every single one of you. My master, Darkia, has called me back to the monastery. I will be returning soon. Hopefully I'll find you on your journey. Until then, thank you. L.
Ooh.
I wish he had said this person. I was beginning to like L.
You see, the writing at the bottom is slightly scribbly, almost. Almost like he struggled to write the last part. But not because of, like, fight or anything, but because of reluctance.
He will be missed.
Anyway, I didn't know the man, so
Me neither. So
no comment.
I don't care.
It's a
Oof.
party we
I,
have.
sh- I shove it into Kurok's face and say, "You shall care."
I never said that character.
Darius was hurt by the fact that he didn't say it face to face.
Yeah.
I'm sure he had his reasons, Darius.
It is fine. We will meet up with him.
We shall meet him again. Farewell, the L.
And you guys all begin to one by one head to bed. Anyone
Gets head from the bed.
anyone do anything before they head
Nope.
to bed?
I do. Well, I just want to check something, really.
Same with me. I sneak out.
Do you need to go on a one-on-one, Darius?
Yes.
Alright, let's go.
Oh my god.
With your wings.
Yes, sir. Wing training.
Very well. You may head outside. And let me move the music bot into here. Because this is the evening song for tonight. Because it's kind of a little bit of farewells. So you head outside and you spread your wings.
Okay.
And you easily take off into the air.
Alright.
What do you attempt?
I attempt to... I don't know, do something more acrobatic, I guess.
Cool, roll an acrobatics check.
Barrel roll. I got 13. No,
13.
No, not 13. 14.
14. So you spiral up the castle tower as you're flying up and you manage to...
Can I ask
Mhm.
if I have acrobatics as a proficiency? It's +3, right?
Yes.
But it says it's dex, so do I add the dex modifier as well?
Yes.
Okay, then it's 15.
Cool. So you begin to fly up and spiral around the tower quite easily. You easily dodge like a couple of flags and stuff that are sticking out the tower as you're flying up just at the last second, and you start to feel yourself have more agility when it comes to flying.
Okay. Can I practice attacking while I'm flying as well? With my katana?
Yeah. Cool. So you you pull out your katana. And you begin slashing towards the air. Roll attack rolls, please. I want you to roll 3. So the first swipe goes quite easily, but then the second swipe, when you try to backswing, your blade feels a bit heavier, so it kind of feels like you're having to force the move a little bit. But after that, you manage to round out your strike into the third one, and that one swings quite easily. So you're starting to get the hang of it a little more. So roll a roll a Constitution saving throw. 18. So you managed to fly up pretty high. Like the buildings are starting to look really, really small. You even managed to fly higher than the castle tower. The moon is in the sky. Even some of the trees look really small. Like you probably would just barely to be able to see people on the ground. Like carts probably look about, like the size of people. And you release a breath weapon into the air, and you see a lightning bolt shoot up into the sky. Alright, let me head back to the tube. That was cool. I like that. Okay, what's up?
I don't go into my room just yet. I'm just going to go step outside for a few minutes and get some air.
Okay. You you go outside and you stand outside and you relax yourself.
Is there a way I can check if any mails arrived or not?
Usually if mail's arrived, it will be delivered straight to your hands.
Okay, cool. Is there anyone else outside that I notice?
It's very dead quiet. It's like 3 a.m.
Okay, I'm probably gonna sit out here for a bit and then I'm gonna go back to bed. I'll try and go to bed.
Okay.
Just pretend it lasted a while.
As you're sitting outside, you notice in the sky a lightning bolt from above you shoot up into the sky, but from a seemingly unknown place. Just like it appears out of nowhere in the middle of the sky and shoots up further into the sky.
Am I
Yeah.
able to see where it came from?
As you look up, like you can see it came from like the middle of the air and it shot up high above past the castle. And as you look, you see this small object slowly swooping down with great wings. And it slowly flies down and you see a figure of some sort of humanoid. And roll an insight.
Okay. $16.
16. These it looks very familiar. You definitely have seen this before, easily, a couple of times. And as you look at this figure swooping down, it swoops back into a window in the castle.
Do I know if it's Darius or Vedita? Because I have a feeling it's one of them.
You have seen this many times before. You have a hunch it could be Darius.
Any chance I can go back inside and go towards his room?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I do that.
Sure.
I knock and then I knock on his door.
Hello.
Oh, you're here.
You hear a knock at your door.
Yes, who is it?
It's me, Darius.
Oh, Danny. Come in.
How you doing?
I was feeling a bit tense and pent up frustration, but I feel a bit better now.
I thought so. Would you mind me asking, were you the one I just saw outside flying through the sky?
Oh goodness, I thought no one saw me. Gosh. What exactly did you see?
A few lightning bolts, and then you swooping into your window.
Ah, okay. Yes, that was me.
What's wrong, Darius?
It's nothing much. It was kind of practice for me. I mean, you never know when in battle you'll need to pull off some theatrics. So I was just getting used to my wings and trying some things out.
Oh. Trying out your moves?
Yes, you could say that.
Did you want to show me any?
Oh, sure. I could show you a thing or two. Are you proficient in using any weapons?
I am, but it's been a while since I've actually used it.
Okay.
Okay, Rob.
Mhm.
Let's just pretend that my room is right by Darius's for a
You
minute.
still have your weapon on you.
Oh, do I?
Yes.
Okay. My short sword.
Yes.
Okay. I have this. And I pull out my short sword.
I don't think you'll need that. I pull out my katana. I'm going to teach you how to use one of these. And then I wave
Oh.
the katana around. And swing it around and then hand it over to her.
Am I able to even wield this? We know.
Roll strength check.
Okay. Fuck with my dice. Here it is. Just a strength check.
Straight strength check.
Sorry. I rolled a 6.
A 6. So you feel it and you just hold it up for a moment and slowly starts to fall down. Like it starts to, the balance goes off and it tilts to the forward and slips down, and Darius runs and catches your arm and holds you up.
Careful there.
That's quite heavy.
Okay. Then I walk. I make sure I'm behind her and I grab her hands and put them on the katana and show her how to hold the blade. Just being as stability.
Okay. You manage to grip the blade quite easily this time, with Darius supporting your arms.
That's better.
Much. Then I
So,
teach her how to do a forward thrust and a sweep.
So Darius steps with his left leg, and as you feel his left leg move behind you, you step forward, and you feel almost like your shoulder move forward instinctively, and you thrust your arms forward as you hear the katana swift through the air go. And you pull back, and Darius lowers his arms with yours and sweeps up, and you hear it fling through the air. In the path where the katana just hit, you see a lightning strike.
There you go, you're quite a natural.
oh, I've never used a katana, but I do know how to use a sword at least. Thank you though for Show me, Darius.
It's a pleasure. Anytime.
Who knows? Maybe it'll come in handy.
You never know.
You both notice in the slashing of the blade, the lightning strike that's there in a jagged arc still hasn't disappeared. And as you both stare into it, you hear almost the sound of coming from it, and then it dissipates.
That was pretty strange.
Yeah.
I wonder what that was.
As it disappears, you hear the clocking of hooves.
What, Darius?
Huh? Oh, what just happened?
I don't know.
Okay.
Rob,
Did-
is that sound coming from the lightning that just disappeared, or was
Yeah.
it? Oh, okay, I was about to say. That was very strange.
I think it's probably the weapon showing us something?
Should we see if we can get it to show us more?
I think we should. Let's try doing another combination of attacks and see if it produces lightning.
All right. Lead the way, Darius.
Okay, so this time we try an overhead slash into a... I don't know, like a block.
Both of you roll a Arcana check.
20, but not nat.
I got an 18.
As you guys slash your blade, across you see a lightning strike stay as it is, and you block up, and you notice wherever you slash, it continues to leave a lightning strike, and you keep slashing. You guys instinctively keep slashing across, almost being mesmerized by this thing, both holding the blade in tandem. And as you come to, you notice there is this kind of like, almost like there's a long line of electricity bursting across the room. And you feel the need to stab your blade towards it, slowly.
I think we should stab the lightning trail.
Well,
Are you
okay.
willing to?
Yeah, I guess. I'm just so curious
Um,
about this if you are.
As you do, the lightning opens up and twirls around in a circle. It engulfs the entire room. It doesn't damage anything, but the entire place just gets filled with lightning. And you guys notice that the entire area begins filled up with almost like a circle of almost like a portal of lightning, in a way. And you hear this trotting of hooves coming from inside whatever this portal is. And you hear the sound again.
Is that a
Horse.
horse?
And you guys see a head poke out from the portal. Let me just get the image of it. I think I'll put it in monsters. This head peers through the portal. Look in monsters.
Oh, gosh.
There's electricity going around all of it. And
No, fuck. Okay.
it looks towards the both of you, and it bows its head.
I bow back.
Same.
And it slowly seeps back into the portal, and the portal closes.
Do I even want to know what just happened?
I feel exactly the same way.
Our food wasn't laced with anything, was it?
I
Or
don't
the drink?
think so. I know I drank, but I didn't drink that much, did I?
Yeah, let's just keep this between us. I don't want the rest of the group thinking we've gone mad.
Agreed. Agreed.
But thanks for showing me, Darius.
It was a pleasure, Danny.
I
You
give him a
should come around more often.
with a laugh. I give him a kiss on the cheek.
When
Yes,
blue dragons blast, do they
Yeah!
still turn purple or red?
Probably purple
Purple.
because he's blue. Yeah.
Uh,
Oh my word, Darius, you blush way too easily.
Oh my gosh, you can actually see that? I didn't even know dragons could blush.
Well, seeing as your face is going a darker shade of purple, unless you are losing your breath, I would say yes.
Okay, I guess I shouldn't do that too often.
Well, it's quite late.
It is.
I should probably head to bed, and so should you. Got some stuff to do tomorrow.
True. Very true. I shall walk you back to your room.
Thank you, Darius.
so you escort her back to the room, and you bid her adieu off to sleep, and you head back to your room, and eventually head to sleep. Okay, so all of you head to sleep, and you wake up the next morning. It is okay. Wait, this is
Damn it,
definitely
we
not
woke
the
up the
right
next morning.
music.
Technical difficulties
Okay,
again.
no, this is fine. Okay, so yeah, you guys wake up the next morning. It's quite a good, beautiful day. Sun is shining. You guys feel so awake. You guys all got a good night's rest. It's actually quite late because you guys kind of slept in since you guys all went to sleep so late. And you all head up into the dining hall of the
Do
castle.
we heal and that sort of thing?
Yes,
Yeah, we
you
had
all
long
at max
rest.
HP
Yeah, we
and
go full,
everything.
yeah.
Long rest for everything. You all end up meeting each other in the dining hall for breakfast.
Ah, good morning,
Nice.
everyone.
Sheesh.
I don't know what it is with some of you, but some of you have really bad mics at the moment for some reason.
Yeah, most likely not me.
It's coming from Dean for some reason.
Oh, and you're lagging.
Some of
Oh
the-
my
You
god.
just-
Everyone, everyone.
You
It's
laugh
a
as you
smorgasbord. Bad mics.
Wow.
That was funny.
Oh,
Good morning.
Yeah.
And
did
you guys
everyone
all
sleep?
walk into. Oh, sorry, carry on.
No, carry on.
You guys all sitting in the dining hall, busy eating, and Vedita walks back in. Oh, good morning, all of you. See you out all awake, not bright and early, I'd say, but all looking rather well and refreshed. How you like your breakfast?
Good morning, mother.
Good morning, my lady.
I nudged Darius in his arm.
Oh, what was that for?
At least show yourself. Try and be more awake. For
Oh,
your
don't
mother.
worry, he's always been this kind of a morning person. So,
What
What
other
do you-
secrets
Did
can
you
you
want
spell
to my
about
lady
him?
for breakfast?
oh, you want to know all the secrets about my son?
Yeah,
Oh,
all the
don't worry.
secrets about
I
him.
will write you a whole story that you can read on the trip all the way to the
mother,
lizard.
no,
It
mother,
would be
please.
perfect.
Spill the
I
tea,
would
spill the tea.
Oh,
I
don't
would
fuss,
certainly love to
Darius.
hear more.
Oh, don't fuss. Oh, Darius, remember when you were a little
Don't
boy?
worry, don't worry,
I
Daniara,
rem-
I'll tell you.
I remember when you first tried using your breath attacks. Oh, it was marvelous. You ran around shooting sparks all over the homes. I mean, you set a couple of things alight that wasn't very happy for the servants. I even remember one time when you had all these little friends over, your little Dragonborn friends. You remember them, and you guys all set the entire kitchen alight. The cook, we had to get another cook. It was a little embarrassing, but she's okay now, thank goodness.
Mother,
I'm
Please.
trying hard to not to trying hard not to giggle.
could you
it
at
was-
least pick the more respectable stories?
Oh, come on. It was so cute watching your little sparks fly out.
I have a curious question. Did he ever try and get his wings early? Seeing her.
He used to jump from high places all the time. Never used to quite work out for him, though.
Mother, please!
I think that comes out with the strength of him. I think from now on he can take quite a beating,
Oh god.
as far as I've seen.
Got dropped on his head or something?
More
That's what
like
made
he
it
jumped
sound
to his head, but I guess whatever works.
Darius blushes.
Interesting.
Oh,
I
Darius,
like
there you go again.
Pat your head. Oh, yeah, pretty hard. Knock, knock,
You
knock.
saw nothing.
So, I don't know what all of you have planned today, but I know you're all leaving tomorrow. El left last night sometime. He said he had a trip back to Darkir, was it? I gave him his rations of Hydra that he can eat on the way. He should be okay with that.
Hail Hydra.
Hail Hydra.
Is it all gone?
Yes, I mean, there was one piece left that we kept in the back.
Why would you keep the Hydra piece?
I mean, it's a little piece of the Hydra head. I'm sure it wouldn't do any harm. Would you guys
Yeah,
like to
I
take
That
it?
thing smelled awful, mother.
Nope,
Like, I
I'm
couldn't
good,
believe
thank
El
you.
wanted to eat that thing.
Yes, well, you know, as of monk tradition, they would capture it and eat it themselves, whatever they hunt.
Exactly, so you would give him everything.
Well, he hasn't really hunted much except for the Hydra that he attacked, so I thought that would be perfect.
This is actually quite funny to hear these interactions.
Okay,
I
mother, you know best. You do you.
Well, Darius, I do not prefer to eat Hydra myself. I mean, much less mostly the lizard folk eat anything
Mother,
that they
I
want.
didn't say you would eat the Hydra. I just said do what you want with it.
Do you want to take it? I don't want it to be sitting here in my kitchen gathering up flies.
I do not want the Hydra head. I want it gone. Please.
It is not a Hydra head, Darius. It is a piece of a Hydra head.
Oh God,
Don't be
mother.
so dramatic.
God.
Why are you being
Pedantic.
so semantic about this?
There we go. Come on, servant. And you notice the servant bring a tray. and
Oh no,
dumps it in
no,
front of
sir,
you.
please,
And there's this
don't
piece
you
of-
dare.
He looks at you and he stops and he looks at the prince.
Trust me,
he
you,
looks at
you
you
will
and
not like me after this, servant.
he looks at the queen.
I
and
am
the
a very
queen
nice
pushes
person.
Her finger down
But
and he dumps it on the table.
get on my wrong side and I will get you.
He dumps it on the table and walks off.
I can't believe this.
I can't breathe.
What am I supposed to do with this, mother?
I don't know. It's for all of you.
Does
I'm sure
anybody
you
want
could
this?
Find any use?
Darius looks around the table. Kurok,
And
Yes.
would you eat this?
I mean, if it was cooked well,
If it was what?
if it was spit well, I might.
I mean, we did prepare it really nicely. We didn't really cook it for just in case, but we did season it if you wanted.
Darius
As best
looks
as we
over
could,
at
of
Kurok
course.
with enthusiasm.
I'm not gonna lie, it's not really the best tasting sort of meat. Not many people really eat Hydra for its taste.
What do they eat it for?
Come on, Kurok.
I don't know. I don't have any books about them or anything. We don't have any of those in our library, unfortunately.
You don't have any books.
Now I'm curious.
Don't have
Then
any
what's the point
books.
of having a library?
Well, not on Hydras at least. We haven't collected anything about Hydras.
Well, then you should go out and collect some then.
I'm actually with Kurok on this one.
I will write the first book on Hydra. Let me get out my.
I am not with Kurok on that one, though.
Kurok is now the
Not
head is now the head
Doodle
librarian of Goldskeep.
Let me have a taste. And Crow.
Okay.
piece of Hydra.
Cool. Roll a Constitution saving throw, please.
I need a
I like how the first thing on Kurok's book is how it tastes. It's like the list of monsters in the world, and the first thing that he writes is how it tastes. He's killed and eaten
know.
everything on the planet.
It's what you call
I got 21.
amazement.
Wow.
Please roll a reflex saving throw.
A reflex saving throw.
Uh-huh.
someone's
hell's a
gonna throw up.
reflex saving
Someone's
throw?
gonna... That's
Dexterity.
Constitution,
A
isn't it? Or
dexterity saving throw.
Okay, I got a 7.
Oof.
Uh-oh.
You get slapped in the
Seven.
face by me.
You guys, so you managed to. It doesn't taste great, right? But you manage to start. You manage to start. You manage to eat it and like kind of chunk it down. It's very hard to chew because it feels like it doesn't end in your mouth. And you try to swallow it, and you begin choking.
Are you okay, Kurok? Kurok?
He's choking. He's like really starting to choke
I
now.
get behind him and try and help get whatever it is out of him.
Roll a strength check.
Heimlich maneuver.
Am I gonna die from this? Am I gonna die choking on a piece of hydra?
20, but not that.
Aw.
20, but not nut.
Choking on Hydra.
You managed to do like a Heimlich maneuver and push the Hydra meat out, and as it lands on the floor, you notice it starts mutating.
Do you see?
What the hell is that?
Look at it! Look at it!
I stomp on it. I stomp.
Roll a strength check.
A strength check. How hard is it to stomp?
That's
As
how
you,
hard it is.
a little tail
17.
beginning to grow behind it.
17.
let's- Okay, wait,
17.
hold on. Rob, is he? Is he? I think I know what's happening. So I'll wait for him to stomp on us. Just once.
Cool. Roll a d4.
Ah, I'm damaging this poor little defenseless blob. I got 4.
You manage to stomp on it, and its tail breaks off.
Oof.
And the whole thing shakes, and then it starts to like keep mutating again.
Rob, I'm gonna fire a firebolt at it.
Cast it. Roll
I'm
an
gonna
attack roll.
cast. I think I know what's happening.
Kurok,
Okay.
you've given birth to some monster.
18.
18 hits. Roll
Okay.
damage.
Okay, do I actually need to roll damage? Okay.
The meat was a little tough.
Hold on.
Dean, are you there? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
12
Haven't
damage
heard anything
total.
from you.
12 damage.
Oh no,
total.
I'm just keeping quiet.
12 damage total. Cool. So you managed to throw a firebolt at the thing and it completely disintegrates, and you hear it go.
You see? Mother... What did I tell you? Before
She's trying
you
to kill you,
kill all
Kurok.
of us, I declare this thing must be burnt. Now,
Well,
servant,
how was I
come
supposed-
burn it.
How was I
Please.
supposed to know what would do that? I don't know what
Servant?
Hydras have the potential to do.
Servant,
It-
please.
No, as he's saying this, I just throw another firebolt at what remains of the plov on Kurok's plate.
The entire thing incinerates.
Oh,
It
thank
seems a little
goodness, Daddy.
undercooked.
So,
Dean, check your messages, please, for fuck's sakes.
okay, fuck.
He did say to check your
Mother,
messages.
I also think we should send
No,
a
I
message
don't
to
get
Al.
messages.
He should know of this, that he could die to whatever he's about to eat.
I'm pretty sure.
Sorry, Rob, I didn't see the message, man.
I'm pretty sure the odds aren't that high. I mean, I haven't seen that happen before. I mean, a couple of our servants tried it and nothing happened to them.
Oh, my lady,
Yes.
I forgot to say, but while we were fighting the Hydra, I picked up this book on Hydras. Would you
Oh,
care
well,
to have a look at it?
Oh, well, of course. Now you tell us after you tried it. If
I was
anyone is gonna
thinking
get you
about
killed,
to
it would
do
be this one
that.
right here. Watch out for him if I were you.
I'm sorry, Davlamin, but I'm actually with my mother on this. That was quite irresponsible of you.
Yeah, you're
I
lucky
mean,
that
poor Kurok could have been eaten alive from the inside.
From the inside.
She
I'm
I'm
swipes.
sorry. What?
Let's just say you're lucky you had someone who could cast fire.
She swipes the book from you.
Had someone
Okay.
who was willing to get it out of his throat.
She swipes the book from you
They're
and
quite
she begins
small,
paging
yours.
through it. As you notice her paging through it, she goes, "Oh dear."
Well, mother?
Well, it seems the Hydra meat is consumable. It's fine. But there is so it does have regenerative properties. So if you eat it, it can help boost your regeneration.
But,
But also,
This is very funky music.
if you eat it, the odds of, let's see, what does it say here? If you eat it, well, on the first bite it says there's 1% chance of the Hydra growing inside you and eating you from inside out.
You see? Do you
If
see?
A
I
1%
have to roll-
chance.
If
My-
I have
my
to roll
eyes-
a D100. And
If my eyes just widen, I'm like, okay. That's
What
I mean,
did I say, mother? What did I say?
I mean, it says there's only 1% chance. For
I
the
do
first
not
time
care.
you
That
eat it.
1% was right there. On that floor.
I mean,
I'm like scraping it off my foot.
Wait, no.
I mean, to be fair, it also increases your regen if that doesn't happen.
Mother,
but-
please. Regen or getting eaten alive from the inside. Pick one.
Well, it's only 1% chance, but it only increases. It says here the chance increases more, but then you're also increasing your regen. So it's kind of like a risk
No,
reward
no,
factor,
no.
I guess.
It is stupid. No risk. I think no reward at all. Stupid.
If Al has
Very
a
well.
lot of this stuff, then
we lost
he's-
Davlamin? Oh no, there he is.
the more he eats, the higher chance he has of being eaten from the inside. This seems bad.
Well, I'm sure he'll be alright. For some reason, the lizard folk are
Great.
able to tear it apart much better, and they have rather
I
strong
will
stomach
send a
acids
message to
compared
El
to
to
us.
be wary of the meat, since Mother feels like it will be fine. Always. Servant, please.
It'll be
fetch
fine
me
like
some
it was
partridge.
fine with Kurok.
Very well. Anyway, I'm gonna be off. If any of you have any tasks you want to carry out, it is your last day in the city, so I do implore you to do whatever you need to be done. Septus is in his office, so there's an office up here in the castle that we kept for him. If any of you wish to
I
meet
agree.
him,
Blech.
you may see him one at a time.
Can we
Other
just
than that,
lock him in there?
All of you can relax here, enjoy the castle, enjoy the festivities, go to the markets. But before you go to the markets, there has been an escort of packages and stuff proclaimed for you. So Septus organized that. You will get a couple of potions, and you will get a couple of things, other doohickeys that Septus has prepared. So I don't think you will need to spend too much of your money.
I don't trust it.
Although, to be fair, you are going to the lizard folk, and I heard there's quite remarkable craftsmanship over there from them. You might want to save your money for there.
I agree with this. We could actually get some very valuable weapons.
True to her.
My weapon is already very valuable.
Oh yes, Kurok with his
Um,
axes that somehow he grows attached to them.
I mean, it is glowy. Did you see the symbols? It's quite cool, actually. I don't know how they help, but
Me neither.
aesthetically pleasing.
But they, indeed, glowing things are always better than non-glowing things.
I beg
agree.
to differ with that.
Everything's always.
Daegan,
Yes, Daniara.
is Zalandar awake yet? Do you know?
Oh yes, he seems remarkably fine. He seemed to have recovered quite quickly, I must be honest.
Ah, Zalandar! I'm going to go pay him a visit.
Yeah, I was about to say, Darius, do you want to go and check on him?
Lead the
Oh,
way,
come
my
on.
lady.
I really don't like Zalandar, by the way. Just so you
Neither
guys
do
know.
I. So.
Well,
I
those
gi-
of
I give
you
a look,
who
like
do
just
not
approving
want
look.
to go with Seth to see Zalandar, you can remain behind.
Can
Just
I
someone
see
in
what's in
behind.
these luggages? That you spoke
They haven't been given to yet. Septus
Okay.
has them at the moment.
Is there a place in this place? I know that
Is
sounds
there a place in this
A place
Is there a
place.
in this place that could turn a big scale into a shield? Because there's still that Kurok. Kurok still has that scale. I think it could be a cool shield.
There is actually there's an armory. There is the Queen's armory if you want to go there,
Okay. Why
or the
not?
King's armory. Sorry. But
Uh,
you don't know that. Of course, you have to ask.
Okay.
Darius, you know that there's the King's armory. So.
Okay. Well, before Darius leaves, then I guess I grab the scale from Kurok's. Where are you keeping it? On your back. Kurok?
The axe.
The
No,
scale.
the scale.
The scale. I don't know. We put it down, remember?
Have we
I didn't
have
pick
we
it up
lost
again.
the scale? Wow, really? Okay.
I never said it's
Never
fixed
mind,
it
whatever.
explicitly. I picked it up again. We had it down on the last table we were at, and that was it. You showed it off. I never put it back on my back.
You guys left the scale on the table and now it's gone.
Wow!
Great.
Wow.
Oh
well
my
done.
god.
Great. Well
It
done.
didn't have to be, but okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go talk to Septus.
Alright.
Alright, so then Darius and I are gonna go check on Zalindar.
Cool. And the rest of you, what do you have planned?
Eat, drink, make merry.
Make merry.
Yes,
Mm,
she is the new drawing I'm working on.
Tamir, any plans?
I'm staying put. I don't have anything really.
So you don't have any tasks for the rest of the...
Not
Okay.
really. I do, but I don't think it requires them.
Okay, no, it's fine. Just
Yeah.
PM me. PM me
Yeah,
what you want to do.
yeah. I'll do it. I'll just have to
Right.
think how I'm gonna go about it.
Daniara and Darius, can you two head into the one-on-one?
Grupo.
With pleasure,
Cool.
Dungeon Dratty.
Perfect. So you guys head off to the infirmary, and Zalindar is actually up helping other people.
Zalindar!
Daniara, Darius, I see you both looking quite fresh after that. I must apologize for what happened.
It's not a problem,
Are you-
friend.
You alright?
Yes, I'm doing remarkably fine. Thanks to Jormungandr, at least. I didn't expect him to show face here.
Well,
Tell me about it.
You're lucky that he did.
Yes, quite. I didn't expect Leviathan to escape.
Escape?
Escape or be summoned?
Well, he was somehow brought here from the elemental plane of water. He was locked up there. Jormungandr tries to keep everything in check in the elemental plane of water. Does his best to, at least.
Do you remember anything from while you were possessed?
As far as I remember, I was asking questions there by the scales. I noticed that there were a couple of shadow fiends and... Well, I knew that one of them would have come for me soon, so I reluctantly let myself be taken.
What? You didn't say anything?
Yes, well, knowing that Jormungandr would come for me, I didn't think there would be too much of a problem.
You didn't expect the shadow demons to use you to summon Leviathan?
I did expect that whatever they used me for, Jormungandr would not like that too much.
Honestly, Zalindar, you should have trusted us a bit more.
I trusted that you would do the right thing without hurting my body, did you? I saw you all in the castle, talking with Septus the first time. For a moment, at least.
Yes, you were fighting it back then.
Yes, well, I had to keep some sort of consciousness.
I walk
How-
over to Zalindar and just give him a hug and say, at least you are fine.
He kind of like pats you on the back, and is like,
The awkward pat.
Yeah, the awkward
pat.
yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Really? Really?
Hey, you know he's not a huggy person.
No feelings back after all the hardship that we've been through. I thought I would get something at least more. At least a hug back. But anyway. It's fine. I guess we're not at that stage yet. I misread the situation.
You did not misread the situation at all, Darius. One thing's for sure is that I will have your back along the way.
Well, that
He
is
kind of
good to
smokes
know.
at you.
So, curious question. You mentioned Septus's name, so I assume that means you know him.
Yes, well, he is the Maester, of course. No, not around all these parts. I've had to be here for long enough to know that.
And how do you feel about him?
Well, I don't know, really. not quite sure what to make of the person. He seems to try to keep good control of his people, but it is easily understandable that a lot of government high officials cannot be trusted.
I am totally with you on that one, Zalandar.
My view is, I would say, not for him and not against him anyway. He hasn't given me any reason to just distrust him thus far. I mean, he kept me alive, didn't he?
Hmm.
And then I look at Darius, and he did save my life.
I don't know, guys. I still get a very eerie feeling from him.
The only
There's
thing.
just something about him. I don't know. I haven't
Well-
seen anything, but I have this feeling that something is not right.
Well, he is the Grand Maester, so...
Well, I don't like the fact that he knows so much. Stuff that he shouldn't know.
Oh well, maybe
One.
I'm just being overly, I don't know, protective, I guess.
He doesn't know everything, you know.
That's the problem. He's trying to know everything.
Well, as a Grand Maester, you have to keep your, how do you say, appearance up. Otherwise, you can't show your people that you don't know what you're doing, to be fair. I mean, he has a whole southern lands to govern. I wouldn't want to be in that position. And even if I was, I would want to find some way to make the people at least trust that I know what is going on in my area of governance, should I say.
Yes, but I mean, do you have to flaunt it so, I don't know, annoyingly?
Maybe he holds you in high esteem.
Either way, I don't know.
He understands that someone like you who seems to be going places, your opinion would be highly valued.
Well, you'll need to work very hard to get that opinion, honestly.
You could ask him yourself.
I would rather not. I don't know. Maybe he seems to like speaking to me, but I do not share the same feeling towards him. But I guess you're right. It is a good idea to at least see where his head is at.
You didn't like me at first, did you?
True.
Well,
Very true.
to be fair, you can't blame me for that. And I give him a pointed look.
I mean, by any means, I could kill any of you at the drop of the hat, but I wouldn't want to.
Oh, when you put it like that, Zalandar, it's a bit scary.
As well as you should be. Let's keep it that way, shall we?
Well,
He smiles at you.
Darius is standing there thinking about his hug. Could have ended him quite quickly.
Well, as long as you're alright then, Zalandar.
I should be fine. I need to see what Jormungandr says about our little friend that escaped the water plane. I might be heading back to the Seafreeze Bayou to see what's going on around there. Apparently, the Guardians of the Deep have moved.
Seafreeze Bayou, that's where the lizard folk are, right? Or at least,
Yes.
well, we might run into you again then. We actually are heading that way.
Yes, probably, but I'm heading there by water. I'll probably get there quicker than you will.
Well, I hope we do cross paths again, though, Zalandar. For as much as we haven't known each other that long, I have grown to at least see you as a friend.
Yes, I share this sentiment as well.
Until Timur said hello. Hope he's doing alright.
There's the Zalandar. And I say with a nervous chuckle.
Well, I'm going to help these poor souls out here who have been hurt and injured. Nothing like a little water to cure the sick, thank you to Jormungandr. But I'll be heading off probably today, pretty soon.
Well, Good luck, Zalandar.
Yes. Wish you a good trip and please, right.
Oh, heads up.
Yeah.
On your way to the Seafreeze Bayou, midway in the middle of nowhere, there's quite a lovely tavern. I do recommend you stop by.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
I will
Nice.
surely go and see this tavern, and I'm sure a few of our group members would join me.
Many people love to pass there. It is a very good resting place. I know for sure that a lot of people from the fair will be there, so maybe when you pass by, they will have quite an event.
Ah, this sounds like a good idea, Xanandar.
Agreed.
Maybe
Well-
I might see you there too.
I
Oh.
hope you do. That would be a pleasant surprise.
Well, Zalandar, we'll leave you to it.
And maybe I could train a little bit of you. Be able to deal with someone like me. Show you a bit
Oh.
of tricks and tips.
Oh.
Now look who's
Like-
showing off.
And I
Xanandar.
Like a duel?
Why not?
Well, that will definitely be interesting.
Haven't had those since my Guardian of the Deep days.
Well, that will definitely be interesting.
I think I have my eyes set on a target already.
Is it a certain
mm,
tabaxi?
He smiles at you, Daniara.
Well, don't think he's going to be your only target. We have our own, after all.
Oh, and who would that be?
Well, I would definitely like to see how you would fare against the sorceress and a fight, and also Darius here.
Roll perception check.
Who, her or both of us?
You can both roll it.
16.
16.
Oh no,
Dar-
that's not a good
Darius?
check. Oh, wait. Yeah, 16, sorry.
Okay, so Darius, you don't even notice anything. Daniara, you notice the only thing you notice is he puts his hand in front of him, and you've seen him do this before. And you know exactly what he's about to do, but you don't know exactly how he's about to do it. And in the blink of an eye, your eyes just lose focus, and he disappears into fog. And in that moment, you see fog seeping behind you, and you feel a blade right next to you. And there's mist coming from behind you, and he says, "That's if you'll be able to keep up with me." And you hear the voice coming from just behind you.
Is he still appearing, or is the...
No,
is
he literally just like he disappeared fog quickly, and fog appeared. You felt fog like move from behind you, like past you, and you saw a blade like right next to you, a scimitar.
Okay, so as he says this, I smirk and I say, well, hopefully you've got some new tricks.
I'm sure I will. And you turn behind you, and he's like literally standing right behind you, putting his blade away. The mist is still seeping out from him, and you only notice his voice, Darius, as he's behind you.
Well, that's just unfair, Xalandar. Jeez.
Small tips and tricks.
Oh, Zalandar, we've got a lot to do before we have to leave Goldskeep, so we'll leave you to it.
Yes, I'll see you at the Tied Inn.
Yes, we will. Farewell.
That is the name of the tavern, at least.
Well, we'll see you there then, Zalandar.
Sure.
Okay, and we leave. I leave
Cool.
anyway.
Anything else?
Nope.
Nope, not.
Is there anything else you two want to do?
No,
You mean
I
us
feel
together?
like we've done a lot of.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Right. Let's go back to the group call. Cool. So Davlamin, I want you to, Daniara, I'm assuming you're heading off towards
Bed?
towards Septus.
Am I going with the Davlamin
No. I'm just asking. I'm assuming you're gonna go
Yes.
see him.
Yes, I am.
Darius. So I just want you to kind of motion because you're with Darius now, so you can play it out how you want to leave if you.
Well, Darius, I've got some business on my own to attend to, so I'll catch up with you later.
Sure.
And I head down a different corridor.
Cool. Davlamin, can you go into the one-on-one with me, please?
Oh my god.
Because you know what I'll be doing.
Oh, what you be doing? What you be doing, boo?
It's been a
Okay, I
while.
was sorry. I was sorry. Okay. I was not expecting that response.
There we go.
Uh,
So you get to the door of Septus's place.
yes. Knock on the door.
Yes. Enter.
Okay.
And
Oh.
Septus is there at his table writing notes.
Let's have this.
Ah, Davlamin. What brings you to my quarters?
Wish to talk to you about your
Close
visions.
the door, please.
Very well. Close the door.
What visions are you talking about?
How do you know anything about us, about our group?
I have to monitor what happens in the whole of the Southern Lands. I, as Maester, try to oversee everything. I try to know as much about everyone as possible. I don't mean to intrude, but I need to keep my status. And for people to trust me, I need to make sure that they know that I see all.
What is your plan with our group?
Plan? I
What
don't
do you
have
want from us?
any plan with all of you. There's nothing that I want. I merely want to see your destinies fulfilled. It is not that often you get those with the mark of destiny, of fate.
What is this mark of destiny you speak of?
That's right there. On your shoulder.
Okay.
You see a triple loop mark with 8 stars in it. Like an infinity loop, but like triple loop.
Okay. What does this mean?
You are linked by destiny to those with the mark. Your destinies are all intertwined, one way or another.
What do you mean? Our destinies are linked.
This only happens once every aeon. A link, a spiritual bond between the planes of existence and time creates a link between souls. A very powerful link. Bringing those together. Their destiny is not forced upon them, but whatever they create, they are destined for great things. Usually when some event is going to happen.
What event?
I do not know.
But I thought you knew everything.
I try to know everything. I give
Who
my
feeds
people
you?
the confidence that I know everything.
Who feeds you this information?
I have people here and there, monitoring, watching, scrying, if you will.
How did you know about my mother and father? How?
Well, I remember a long time ago. It was some time after the war of the demons versus the undead, if you recall.
I do.
There was a connection between those. A child of celestial blood. One that could stop the demon once and for all from returning. The child went on, had children of his own, and from that his heirs grew more, many of them. Your mother was one of these heirs.
Mother was a simple woman.
Yes,
She
but she had celestial blood, much like you. It's not her fault. She did not know.
What about the gods? What about my god? Eritrea, what happened to her?
Are you ready for what you're about to hear?
I need to know.
When the Templars found you, they heard a link. They saw it. They felt it. A strong bond between you and your mother. The strong bond that binds the blood of Celestials. And your mother has watched over you since then. Her name? Atreya.
No. You don't speak the truth.
That's one thing that's for certain. I don't lie.
It can't be true. Why hide all this time? Why not tell me?
The Templars were confused. They didn't know. But also they knew that you were being followed by these demons, these savages. They were out to kill you all this time. If they did not hear you or see you like they didn't, then they did not or would not be able to find you. Just like they didn't. The Templars hid you from them, protected you from them.
So my life was a lie.
No. Your life was shielded. Your father, not your earthbound father, but your blood, Belenus. You saw him, didn't you?
Yes. While we were fighting the Leviathan, I was on the brink of death. He came to me.
That means That means your mother has returned to her family in the afterlife. She has found a way through the river of Styx and made it home to Belenus's place.
I have one more question to ask of you.
Yes.
When we first met you, you spoke of Daniara's mother, how she was dangerous. What did you mean by that?
Why do you want to know?
Can I trust Daniara?
Has she given you any reason not to trust her?
She, even though she has shown much mercy, she's still a drow.
Yet she rebukes her mother in the face of everyone.
Who is her mother?
I know of her. I have heard of the things she has done. They do not share her name. Only she knows who her mother is, and those drow associated with her. That is affairs of the North. It is not mine to undertake.
Very well. Thank you for your time, Septus. I appreciate it.
You will find it. The peace that you seek. Until we meet again, Davlamin. Farewell.
Farewell, Master.
Just one moment. As you're walking towards Septus, you notice Davlamin walk out the room as you're about to go in.
Davlamin, everything okay?
Everything is fine, Daniara.
Why do I not believe you?
I had to speak to Septus about a few
how?
things.
And how'd it go?
Found the answers I was looking for. More questions.
Alright. If you want to share later, maybe? I'll see you then.
Indeed, so.
And I nod as he walks away.
You may leave the one-on-one, Davlamin. And you walk in. Seems like I am bound to have visitors today. Close the door, please.
I do so. Hello, Septus.
Good afternoon. He's sitting at his desk writing in papers.
I see Davlamin came to speak with you.
Yes. Many questions. He's very lost at this time.
Well, you can't really blame him, can you?
No, I can't.
I hope you don't mind me coming next. I needed to speak with you.
I assumed you all would want to speak with me. Proceed.
Septus, firstly, I want to thank you for saving my life yesterday. Twice, really.
I would have done it for all of you.
Why, though? I have to know. You barely know us, and let's be honest, this city ain't exactly welcoming of certain races.
You have the mark of destiny, of fate, on your arm. Is it?
I hesitate for a moment before pulling down my the glove on my left arm.
I try to protect those who all have the mark.
And what of those without one? How do you feel about them?
I do the best I can. But you have a bigger role to play.
I know all about the mark of destiny, trust me.
Then why do you ask?
Well, like I said, like you said to Rolo, just wanted to hear it from your mouth. Although I do have questions.
Yes?
I don't expect you to answer them, but worth a shot, right?
Proceed.
Forgive my distrust, but you implied that you knew quite a bit about each of us.
Yes?
Mine in particular. I wonder how you know so much about her.
I only know of her and what she has done. I don't know everything.
What has she done that you know of?
I know she's part of some of the malicious drow in the northern forces.
And?
That's all.
Then how did you know about me?
I knew you were there, in the forest.
You implied that you knew how I came over here?
By ship, yes. Stowaway in a cargo.
Yes. Had no choice, though. Spies everywhere up there, as you probably know.
So I've heard. The reason why I have been learning a bit more is I'm working on something to bring the drow and the other civilizations of the southern lands together.
What? I jumped back. You can't be serious.
We got to find some sort of peace, Daniara.
You won't find it with the drow. Not with the majority of them, anyway.
But the ones in the south, we might. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
all of them didn't escape here for nothing.
Yes, but the ones in the north? There's a reason why I left.
That is not my task to undertake. I keep peace here in the south. That is where I govern.
It would be nice, though, for people to not look at me in distaste whenever they walk past. But that's a dream. That's all it is.
Think about it.
Septus,
Yes.
how much do you really know?
Of what?
I know about the drow in the north, and how long have you known about me?
I knew you were here from the first ship. The first docking of the ship. I knew you had arrived.
And yet, you did nothing?
You posed no threat yet.
I may have been a child, but even drow children are known to have to be threatening.
And I would have dealt with you accordingly had you had been. No?
I guess.
If I, as Maester, live life by assumptions, Daniara, then I might as well kill half the population off already.
Well, since you've been watching me for so long, I assume you know all I've been in contact with, right?
Yes.
Then you know who I am looking for.
And who might that be?
A human wizard.
Who?
His name is Khadgar.
I have not heard of that name in years.
What do you mean?
That wizard eludes me.
Can you elaborate?
I don't know where he is. He's a master wizard, able to keep his tracks hidden.
I know. I know better than most.
Where did you last see him?
In the forest, the southern lands where I lived most of my life.
Hmm.
It was quite a while ago. I was 16, I think.
Interesting.
What do you mean?
Like I said, I haven't seen him in ages.
What do you know about him?
I know he's a wizard. I know he left his place of study. That is as far as I know.
Okay. Well, I don't know where he is now, but I have been looking for him, so if he turns up, you will tell me?
If I'm able to see you again, yes. Now I must get my preparations ready. I need to be heading off soon. There are a lot more affairs in the southern lands I need to take care of.
Understood. Thank you. And thanks again for yesterday.
Good luck on your journey, Daniara.
Thank you. Okay, you want me to call Timur?
Yes. Can we do your solo sessions of what you want to do quickly?
We can. It won't be long. Okay, well, I want to see a weaponsmith. Or find a weapon. Probably maybe different or better.
Right. So you managed to head off. You sure you want to find a weapon here? You don't want to listen to what Fadita said and go to the lizard folk place.
The thing is, okay, so this is my dilemma, right?
Mhm.
I'm gonna tell you what I feel, and then G can record this to his heart's content if he feels like
Okay.
it. I want to get a special. I want a uniquity weapon.
Like a unique weapon.
Yes.
Right.
The issue is obviously we don't get dungeon drops, so I don't know. So I don't know how that works, or how does one go about getting special loot in quotations. I know it's
So-
not like Diablo or whatever,
Yeah.
like there's, or
So
like fucking
special-
Dota in this
Special
case,
loot
but-
for each person does come up every now and then. I do have plans for where special loot comes upon.
Okay. Because I haven't leveled myself up yet to level 6 yet, because
Oh, okay.
I didn't feel like it was needed for this session just yet.
Okay. Yeah.
But I don't know if the changing my weapon can impact the damage I deal or the move set I do have, or can
Changing your weapon. It will probably only change, like, maybe that you use dexterity to hit, depending on the weapon you have, if it's a finesse weapon or not. And also, what are you still wanting to use a scythe?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, still dual wield.
But prefer or two-handed, either or.
Okay, so you would be able to change to a two-handed weapon and use a two-handed weapon scythe as that,
Yeah.
as itself.
Yeah.
But there are in the campaign there are like plot points of people getting special weapons.
Okay, that's fine, because we
Okay.
can see Mr. God over there in the next channel
Yes.
already has a fucking demon possessing him. So,
Hmm.
but that's what I'm asking. So, is it efficient now to get a stronger weapon that is potentially stronger? Because I don't know if you can
It's
reveal
probably
stats
more-
on stuff.
To be
or-
honest, it's more efficient to get armor and stuff.
because there's no point in me getting armor though, because then I lose dexterity.
It-
So I
yeah,
change my
it's-
weight class
yeah.
then.
It's more point in there's more point in like buying trinkets and everything. Weapons and armor I don't particularly worry about.
Trinkets in the sense of
Weird and wonderful fancy items, amulets, rings,
that can
trinkets to help
potentially
you.
give buffs or not at all.
That can potentially give buffs. Some of them even some of them help you tell time of day. Some of them even tell you direction. All sorts of weird and wonderful things.
Yeah, see, I'm gonna have to think about this now because
Yeah.
that's the only thing now.
Trust me. Trust me. Wait till the. I think. Yeah, wait till the market
Okay,
at in the sea freeze by you.
okay.
Hmm.
Okay, I'll do that then.
All right.
I'll do that then.
Then
Yeah.
you go back to the group, see if anyone else needs anything. So you guys are all in the
Tropical
in the
paradise.
hall again.
Oh.
The time of the day has gone by. All of you didn't need to do anything. There were spas and places like
You freshened
spas
up.
that you freshened up and relaxed and just had your last day of relaxation before you headed
Spas.
out. You
Really?
guys spent a lot of the day, even after like the rest of you have done some of your things, you also went to relax. And closer to the evening, you guys are all sitting at the dinner table and eating supper, and Avesta walks in. I mean, not Avesta, sorry. Queen Vedita walks in.
Sylvester walks in.
Sylvester Stallone walks in.
Yeah. No, it'll be a lot deeper.
So, you all here? Everyone?
Yes.
Mm,
Well, there was someone who would like to see you all. And she steps aside, and walking in behind her, you see Avesta.
Hivesta, I see you recovered well.
yes.
Yes.
Oh yes, the girl you did things with, Danny. I remember now.
I look towards Kurok like, what?
I
Oh,
give Kurok that look.
You two were in the back of a cart together. I remember this. Yes.
No.
Interesting. Do tell more.
Are you referring
Continue.
to that night in the tent?
No, it was definitely a cart. I remember we were traveling, and you and her went into the back of and asked to be alone for a bit.
Darius snickers in the background.
I elbow Darius in the ribs.
Oh!
I don't know who this person is. Who is Hivesta?
Hivesta is the woman that saved us in Goldskeep. Feels so long ago now. And Kurok is referring to an incident where she got possessed. And
You all seem to have had quite the journey here.
You feeling better?
Much, yes.
Did the time in the cart with Danny help?
I facepalm. And I elbow Darius in the ribs again because I know he's laughing.
That is what we call
She's-
in the backseat world.
She's
Oof.
she's like looking at you two kind of confused, and she's, well, I don't remember most of it.
I'm
Yes.
sure
It
you
was-
wouldn't.
It was that good.
Why?
I have no idea what the others are referring to.
She's like kind of confused at the moment.
I am confused with the others too. Oh my god, that is terrible.
I'm sorry about this whole incident and bringing in the shadow demons to the city.
You led the shadow demons to the city?
Not intentionally, Kurok.
Hmm.
It's a long story, big man.
Yeah, it's
One
not
that
her
you
fault.
should know. You were there for most of it.
Oh.
Well, that is it's rather disconcerting, I would say.
Okay, we dealt with most of it, so I don't think it's.
And I would have dealt with the rest.
Actually,
So,
you have all dealt with the least of it.
what
Oh.
do you mean, Avesta?
If you remember, there are 5 rituals that must take place.
Do all of them have tropical music playing?
Weren't,
My life.
but, weren't the shadow demons each had their own ritual? Wouldn't that have made 5 after yours?
If you recall, the first, opening of the gate. The second, possession.
What
The
position
third.
will that be?
She looks towards Kurok. The third, control.
And 4th and 5th?
From what I see now, the 4th, sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
Someone bring a goat.
No, girl, no goats will be needed.
Pity. Rather look
What
forward to
could
some
that
lamb.
mean, Avesta?
I think whatever this demon is, it needs something far more valuable than a goat. Demons feed on souls.
You saying we need to bring a human or some sort of humanoid creature as a sacrifice?
I'm saying we need to avoid the sacrifice at all costs, Darius.
Oh, thank goodness. I was hoping you were alluding to that.
And the
I do
5th?
not. I do not want to know.
Well, we cannot sacrifice a ginger.
Hey, what now?
And the 5th?
Making
I
a
don't
stupid
know.
soulless joke.
Well, there's not much we can do, I guess, except deal with it when it comes to it.
Yes. Well, I'm pretty sure you all need to get your bags packed and ready for your journey. I think I'll stay here in Goldskeep.
You're not going to return to Silverskeep?
I will in time. But I want to make sure all essence of them is cleared here.
I do suggest you stay a bit longer. I think it would be safer here than in Silverskeep.
As long as Davlamin and his Templars don't try to kill me.
I'm sure Davlamin won't interfere, I hope.
Davlamin, you tried to kill this wonderful lady.
It's a long story, Kurok.
Well, we've got all session now.
Yes.
Oh god.
Gee.
Kurok, I think we will get to that at some other point, but I'm sure he would not.
Yeah.
That didn't sound very reassuring.
I think I got
I
the message
assure
across,
you,
Rosita.
Rolo, we will.
Well, he knows what will happen if
We will
he-
settle this up.
Well, I hope you all. Oh my god. Well, I hope you all have a pleasant trip.
Tiaan, your Afrikaans is improving.
Thank you.
Well, I hope you all have a pleasant trip.
Stay safe, Ivesta.
Please, be on the lookout for Kalia. I know he's somewhere. We might need him again.
All right, if you're still here, if we find him.
I'm sure you know that name well, Davlamin.
Yeah, indeed so.
I do not know that name well at all.
If you remember, he was the guy in the
This is
crypt.
point at which you should stop talking and let the people continue.
But why?
Because they are speaking about very important matters.
I have things to add to these important matters. I am an
Such
important.
as what? I don't think you've added a shred of value to any conversation.
Oh my, someone's getting sassy.
I think that someone needs to sit down and have a nice sleep. Yes.
Please, boys, no fighting over my table, okay? Thank you. You can
If
all
this
settle
was
your
a
Sounded like a
matters.
threat.
Darius would already be knocked out.
What? Is that a challenge?
Okay, very well. This
wouldn't
will
be a
happen
challenge
on
with
your
you.
journey, on your way to the Seafreeze Bayou. Thank you very much. I don't want any messes in my precious city once again.
I will make it very clean, don't you worry.
I'm with my mother on this one.
You can do it on your journey on the way, but no more fights in my city, please. Thank you. I've already had one fight ruin a dress of mine. Don't want another ruining any more clothes.
Don't want any more blood splatters.
I give Timur a fist bump.
Fist bump.
I like whisper over to Rolo.
Did Darius's father ask you to send mother regard? Can't remember.
Yes. He's doing good. He's staying behind and taking care of things. I like look.
And
But
me?
con-
Didn't
not
he send a
confused.
message for me?
I give her a thumbs up.
Yeah, yes,
A
he
reassuring thumbs
did.
up.
He loves you, and I like give you a fake punch on the shoulder.
Reassuring thumbs up.
That does not seem like it came from my father, but okay, I'll take it.
It is good to know that my husband is safe. Thank you, Kurok. Rolo.
He said something about snoo snoo.
Snoo snoo.
No, he didn't.
That's
And
a
missing
Futurama
very
reference,
much with you.
everyone.
Snoo?
Snoo snoo. That's sex,
Snoo
basically.
snoo.
Shut up! What are you talking about? I look really nervous now. No such thing. You said.
Darius
Alright.
is contemplating if he should leave the room or not.
Well, I think you all should get some rest. You have a
Darius
very long
referring to
journey
himself in third
tomorrow.
person.
Yes.
It's a thought in his head.
Ah.
Right.
Off to bed we go.
I'll be heading off. I will see you all off in the morning. I'm pretty sure Septus will bid you all adieu.
Ugh.
Fuck him. Fucking pedo motherfucker.
And she heads off. Can I just? So there's just gonna be one more thing, and then we're gonna do the. I just need to do one more one-on-one, and then we're doing the final bits. Okay.
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 Thank you. Danny, one-on-one, quickly.
Well, I follow Vedito.
Mm-hmm.
Vedito.
Yes, Daniela.
I'm sorry to bother you. I just needed to speak with you.
It's
I'll
all
try
right.
and I'll try and make it quick. I've not had a chance to speak with you.
Yes.
This is a stupid question. What did Darius tell you about our fights with each shadow demon?
He didn't tell me much.
Did he tell you what happened in the sewers?
Daniara,
Yes.
I have feared for my son's life ever since he left. Ever since he left home, I can never secure that my son will return. But I have faith. If I, as a mother, keep him here, try shelter him from harm, it will only frustrate him more. And that frustration will turn to hunger. And eventually, resent. I do not want to do that to him again.
I look down.
He puts himself in danger, as well as all of you do, just to protect, just to fight, just to do what is right.
But he did it too for me. And I can't handle anyone else putting their life on the line. Not for me.
Roll an Arcana check, Danny.
15.
Suddenly, you hear a voice in your head. Now, remember, from light comes darkness, and from darkness, light. And you get back into, like, you phase back in, and Vedita says, "Don't worry. With a bond as strong as all of yours together, you'll find a way to stay safe. Got it?"
How? He's always...
You're always.
He's always risking himself, and I know we haven't known each other that long, least of all. But been together that long, but I've felt
Look
this...
at me.
I look up.
He will not leave you.
How can I be worthy of him? I don't know.
Daniara,
Yes.
he has made his decision. And I know my boy. Once he makes his decision, it's final. I know that look that he gives you when he looks at you. It was the same look he would give when he talked about leaving the castle. For the first time.
And what was the look?
love. It was love.
He loves me.
I'm pretty sure.
Sorry, I haven't had this kind of bond with anyone. And every day I feel it grow stronger.
But he's not the only one. They all love you.
They were the first, well, some of the few actually accepted me and didn't turn away in fear or disgust.
They are your family now. Don't let that stop anything. Don't let that fill you with fear. The wonderful thing about this is we get to choose our family. Now, go to bed and put your feet up. You have a long journey ahead.
I will. Good night, Vidita. Thank you.
She bows to you.
As I'm walking back to my room, I quickly go to Darius's door and knock.
Okay. Alright, Darius, you hear knocking at your door again.
Yes. Who is it?
It's me.
Ah, Danny. I opened the door. Is
And I just give-
all okay?
I just give him a hug.
Oh. What a pleasant surprise. I hug her back.
Sorry, I just want to come say goodnight.
That's quite a nice gesture. Are you sure everything's okay? Can I roll some sort of thing to check if something has happened?
You can see, you don't even need to. She's like wearing her heart on her sleeve at the moment. She's just very like, you can see she's just emotionally drained over a lot of stuff that's just happened. And it's like kind of, she's like having a moment of relief almost of everything.
Okay.
I'm alright, Darius. I promise.
I hug her tightly.
Well, I think I'm gonna go to bed, but one more thing.
Yes.
I stand up on my on my toes and I kiss him.
And I kiss her back.
Thank you.
No. Thank you for being who you are, Danny.
Thank you for accepting me. And I give him one more hug before heading out the door again. Good night, Darius.
Good night, Danny.
Okay, and then I head to my room.
Right, everyone go in the group. Alright, so, you guys all begin to wake up the next morning.
Except
And
one of you. Dun dun dun.
Someone's
What?
been poisoned, and now we have
Oh,
to play
God.
Cluedo.
It was me!
So
It was-
you
it
guys
was Dar-
all
Darius in the library with the candlestick.
Yeah, candlestick and shit like that.
you guys all head towards the edge of Goldskeep, walking through the city.
You made it sound so
in the morning.
dramatic. You guys stopped at the edge.
Yes, of
Ah.
Dun dun
So-
dun.
So you guys all head over to the edge of the
The
city.
edge.
Dun dun dun.
You're by the walls of the city, and
Yes.
there is a cart that is ready for you.
Oh,
As
good
you
to
walk out of the
miss that.
city,
Vesta as well.
Avesta, Septus, and Ardor, everyone else you've met in the city, is standing there saying farewell. They wave goodbye as you begin to walk out the city.
Oh, goodbye, good people. And I wish you well. We will be back soon. I will miss you all.
As you're walking,
I wave.
All of a sudden.
Darius, your mother runs up to you
Oh,
with
mother.
tears in her eyes, and she hugs you.
Oh, mother. This is not like the first time.
I know. But please, stay safe.
You have my
Ye-
word, mother. I
And
will-
he's got me.
And she pulls back.
He
You
has
were
all of
threatening him
us.
earlier.
All of you, stay safe.
Because he was being a brat.
We'll do our best.
You see tears running down her eyes slowly as she tries to hold a smile. And she says,
Oh, mother, that's the worst type of smile you could give us at a time like this. At least try.
she chuckles a little. You're all family. You're all family now. You hear?
You hear that? I'm sure, Timur, you're happy to hear that.
I flick my ears. As in, like, you know, like when cats like twitch their ears, kind of that kind of logic. Not me actually flicking my ears, because that would be hella painful.
Imagine Tamir taking his claws and flicking his own ears.
And I scurry away because it's so sore.
And the queen looks towards you, Darius, and she puts her hands on your shoulder and says, I'm proud of the son you've become. The man you've become.
Well, you're not always proud of him. Was there a time in his life where you
Oh,
were not...
come on, Kurok. Could you not let me have this one moment with my mother, please?
To be
What?
fair, she did say man, not leader, so I guess the fact still
Oh,
remains.
God.
Oh.
Timur, have your leadership thing. I really don't care.
Win! Yes! I run off into the distance.
I.
Yes!
Queen Vedita chuckles. And she looks back towards you, Darius. And smiles. Your father would be proud.
Thank you, mother. Wherever he is, I hope he's alright.
I'm sure you will see him again.
Knowing Dad, I'm sure he's still got some kick left in him. Especially after seeing what you did to that griffin.
I love you, my son.
I love you too, mother.
She hugs you. And all the rest of you.
How does she get us all in?
She's
Oh,
a
in
He
separate
tries.
Cross arms.
separately.
Each of you, and yeah.
I thought you meant all in one big thing, and I was like, wow, how long?
She transformed.
Hug.
And she comes towards you and hands you all each a backpack. Each backpack containing 2 potions, 8 days of rations, a bedroll, and some warm clothes.
Roll. Shame.
Did you all hear that?
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
just
Have to
writing it all
repeat it for
down.
Right. So, you all head on to the cards, and you guys begin your journey heading west onto your cards, and everyone waves goodbye onto the card. Sorry, and everyone waves.
Yeah. We each have our own card too. Wow!
Push.
And everyone waves goodbye as you head off to the west of Sanctum, towards the Sea Freeze Bayou. And you all say farewell to Goldskeep as the sun rises.
Just as beautiful as I left the first time.
We'll
And
come back.
I know. But this time, I have company.
I turn to the group and say, I know this is probably a stupid question and probably a bit too late, but where are we going again? I have no idea. I'm just following you.
Sea Freeze Bayou, sir.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
The Bayou.
The bayou.
Sea Freeze Bayou.
Sea Freeze
Oh,
Bayou.
okay.
But Salandar suggested that we stop by the tavern on the way there, so we'll be heading there first.
Never said that out loud.
Sounds good to me.
Darius, so you guys are some of your I'm assuming a lot of you are walking beside the cart as well, because like you're just leaving there.
Mhm.
Darius, roll a strength check, please.
All right.
Oh no, I think I know what's gonna happen.
One moment.
Oh god.
Let's see if I'm right.
Darius, you fall to the floor as Timur jumps on your
I
shoulder.
fucking knew it!
Oh gosh.
I'd say we go wherever the wind takes us. But west, of course. Ain't that right, Mr.
Oh.
Non-leader? And I tap him on the
God.
face.
I did this to myself, didn't I?
But more like a poke on the face. Yes, you did, as I do like a handstand like back onto my feet.
And Darius stands up and dusts himself off.
I told you I would win.
I hate this cat. I really do. I love all of you, but I hate this cat.
You love to hate me.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, you have completed chapter 1 of D&D Sanctum.
I was gonna sing fucking Final Countdown, because that's what it seemed like where you guys were going.
It wouldn't be an end to the chapter without a quest! A quest!
Questing we shall go.
And that's it.
Quick
That
question.
is the session for today.
Did we just smell a
Jeez.
massive side quest that we're going on?
No, I think it's part of the main quest.
Is it the main quest?
Honestly, yeah.
Just making sure it's not a side quest.
Nah, it didn't smell like a side quest.
No, it definitely smells like a main quest, not a side quest.
Your claws are currently dug into the.
No, this is not a good thing.
That's
Danny.
really
I
not
need
a good
to attack things. I need to attack things.
Kurok,
I
it's
get
your
point up in
turn.
the air as soon as I'm about to attack them.
You can go
Oh,
for it
God,
because it's not that high.
Doing great!
You're doing great. Kurok, what do you do?
It's only
I'm
just
gonna
taken off,
check.
so you can go
I'm
for
sick
it.
of this shit.
Uh,
I'm gonna go and jump up and fucking hit it.
run towards it.
Kurok screams like that and says, "I